Have you ever wanted to read a book, a magazine, school textbook in like minutes or seconds? Evelyn Levson from Effective Speed Reading says anyone can double their reading speed, increase comprehension with just a few simple lessons. Evelyn here this morning explaining the top do's and don'ts of speed reading. And I was asking you as you came and sat down beside me, I said, does it really work? And it does.
Absolutely.
So I guess what's the first thing I would need to do to kind of increase my reading speed?
Okay, well, I'll just demonstrate the 3 errors that we make when we read that slow us down and lower our concentration and lower our comprehension. So the first one is we regress. So we're reading along and then we go back over what we just read.
Oh, okay. So you read a sentence and then kind of double check it type thing?
Back over a bit of it, yeah.
Okay.
So the problem with that is that those portions are repeated. So then it goes in all jumbled.
Really?
Okay? Difficult to understand.
Okay.
The second error that we make is that we, and everybody does this.
Sure.
We vocalize all those words in our head. We hear them.
I was reading about that. It's like I hear.
It's though we're hearing all the words. Okay, so then the third bad habit is that our eyes stop at every single word.
Ah.
Okay, so the 3 basic speed reading skills are pretty much the opposite of that. So no regressing.
No regress, okay.
And it's not never. There'll be times you might want to. And then you switch from hearing those words and understanding to instant sight recognition. So you see the words, with direct translation to your brain, you understand what they mean, what those words represent.
So I see the word wind, and I don't need to hear it in my brain.
You don't need to hear the word wind. Very much like a musician would see notes and not need to name the notes in his head. He would just know instant sight recognition of those notes. And then once you have instant sight recognition of the words, then you can group the words into groups of 3 or 4.
Oh, wow, okay.
So then you can make fewer stops per line. So then you're making maybe 3 stops, 4 stops per line. So speed reading kind of looks like this.
Okay. You're hopping around a little bit. Okay.
Or some people prefer the sweep.
Yeah.
So then they do that.
Sure, sure. Okay. So for a guy like me who reads a lot of newspapers every day and that type of thing, how do I make sure though that I'm still digesting all of the facts and information that I need to?
Well, comprehension is a whole point of reading, so I emphasize comprehension. An increase in reading speed does not mean a drop in comprehension.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, for lots of people, comprehension goes up.
Wow.
And one of the main reasons is that your concentration goes way up. Have you ever gotten to the end of your page and realized you've planned the weekend?
Totally. Yeah, or you've thought about what you're cooking for dinner or something, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So when your reading speed increases, your brain stays on task better. So your concentration is up. So therefore, your comprehension is up. So
speed reading also has all these side benefits of you're able to focus in on whatever it is you're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so who could really benefit from this? I'm just going to show the package here that Evelyn has. And this is a university student on the cover. I'm guessing textbooks must be a whiz with speed reading?
Absolutely, yeah. Speed reading is one of the 3 steps that you would use to approach learning new material.
Wow.
In a textbook.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been teaching these techniques?
I've been teaching for over 20 years.
20 years, okay. Yeah. And like if somebody wants to find out more about you or the techniques or that type of thing, how do they do that?
Through the website, effectivespeedreading.com.
Effectivespeedreading.com.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, I could read the Calgary Herald, the Calgary Sun, the Globe and Mail, the National Post in seconds.
Well.
I got to take the course first, so that's the key, right?
My guarantee is double your speed, guaranteed.
Double your speed. I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Evelyn. Nice to meet you too, by the way.
Same.
Interesting information. We're checking